Fine.
Fine, good, 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 good.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to work.
Exactly. It's Friday evening now.
Yes.
Yeah, and here it's still Friday morning. We're just beginning our Friday.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I saw your homework and we can mark it later. Yeah. So anyway, any special plans for the weekend?
Uh, yes. We plan to go back to my husband's home.
Oh, you're visiting your husband's hometown?
Yes.
And how far from
Mm,
Taipei?
eh, yeah. It's about 2 hours
Oh, yeah.
without any traffic jam.
Mm. Mm.
Yes.
Oh, and that's
So
it's not too far. 2 hours
yeah,
by car.
it's not too far
With
because it is located in middle of Taiwan.
okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. So you have different hometowns, right?
Yes.
So how far is your hometown from Taipei?
Uh, at least with 3 hours or more than 3 hours.
Also, it's
It,
farther.
yeah, it depends on the traffic situation.
Mm-hmm. So your parents are there, and the rest of your relatives, in this hometown.
No, my younger brother lives in southern
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Yes,
Okay, you say southern Taiwan,
southern Taiwan.
or you say south of Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah, south of Taiwan or southern Taiwan. Ah, okay. So you live in different cities.
Yeah, we live
Mm,
in different cities,
okay.
so we only met each other on special holidays.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's very similar to situations back home. Like my oldest sister
Yes.
and her family live in the U.S. in Seattle, Washington. I live here. My son and I live here, and my other sister and her family live in Japan. Different
Oh,
countries,
yeah.
but in your case, different towns.
But
So.
it's good because you can have chance to visit other countries as
Mm-hmm.
well. Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And even your grandparents, they still live there. They live in the same hometown.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But how often do you visit them? Like in a year?
Mm, before the pandemic, I usually went home. I usually go home once a month
Oh, really?
or
Once a
yeah,
month?
once a month. Yeah, but because COVID-19 got serious and we both of both of mm, both of us haven't got vaccine.
Oh.
So we still then went go home.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's because it's understandable because of the situation. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay.
But nowadays most Taiwanese, if you are older, most of them want vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So your parents, your grandparents, and parents, they already have the vaccine.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And in your case, you don't have yet.
Yeah, I don't have yet,
You
and
are you still waiting, or you don't like to have vaccine?
I'm still waiting um because Taiwan has developed our self vaccine.
Okay, you,
But
you mean Taiwan is developing or has developed
has
our own vaccine?
yeah has developed our own vaccine, but we haven't had the third activity.
Mm.
But it's okay to let people get it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I still want to wait maybe AZ or um, DMT, something like that, because it's more popular
Mm-hmm.
world, and most people have got the same with them. So I want to wait if I have chance to uh, get AZ or BM.
Mm, that's good. Okay. So you
Yeah,
still wear masks at work or
yeah.
anywhere you go?
Anywhere you go, even though you go outside working on the street and nobody there,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to wear mask.
Is it mandatory or optional?
It's mandatory.
Okay,
Yeah.
because here in especially in British Columbia, here in Vancouver, it's already optional, but still most people wear. But like some Canadians, they don't really like wearing masks. They don't want to take vaccine. Um, I,
They don't want to.
well, many actually, but most
Uh,
Canadians or permanent residents, for example, those eligible or qualified for the vaccine, most have been vaccinated. But there's
mm,
still some well, because of religion,
uh,
because they are scared of the negative effects. Well, in my case, I'm diabetic, right? And I was worried before too. But well, thankfully, I thank God that I'm okay. I was able to get my 2 doses. So yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Okay, I'm really amazed because Taiwan is a small country, but you are developing your own vaccine, and that's good.
yeah, but I thought people in Taiwan don't believe it. So most of people would choose AZ or BNT or Moderna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
they, yeah, the last choice would be our own vaccine.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But at least, you are trying. Okay, let me check first if I can. Okay, I have the. Okay, good that you're going home. I mean, like you're visiting your in-laws.
Yeah, parents in law.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would it be the first time after? I mean, like
No, no.
after during the pandemic, the first time to visit.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. Probably they are excited. You are excited. Something like that.
Yeah, because the pandemic uh didn't get worse recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we could go outside and back home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me a second. I'm still okay. Think bit the room. Okay, so we can mark your homework and then we'll do speaking and there will be some other activities. Okay. Although I already saw your homework, but we can let me share this one. Okay, so let's see. So this is now your the homework for collocations with practice and homework. Okay, so mark your work, but I just want you to read, of course, the answers. Well, I'm sorry, but you are alone to do this today.
Okay.
We don't have MJ here now. Probably flying in the air now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My computer is. Yeah.
I have questions that because the first one, the top one, first question and second question. Because I'm thinking about if I choose hat for the first question, but I don't know. I thought given would be okay, right? The
Okay.
first.
Using a mouse is the easiest thing in the world once you've had some practice. It should be more of had. Like if you
Uh,
look at this, using a mouse like this one, for example, is the easiest thing in the world once you've had some practice. So this one is in the present perfect form or present perfect tense. So it should be had. Okay, can you please read number 2?
okay. This exercise gives students practice in using the past tense.
Okay, so it should be gives.
Yes.
Yeah, this exercise gives. Yeah. And number 3, I will read this for you. Most trainee teachers need practice in writing on a blackboard. Okay. So did you get
Yeah.
that one correctly? Need?
Yes.
Okay, number 4, your turn.
Don't worry, your English will improve with practice.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Number 5, playing the piano is the kind of skill that only comes with years of a practice. So it should be with s comes.
Okay.
Number 6.
You get knowledge from books, but skills can only be learned through practice.
So there should be ed. Can only be learned.
Learn.
Yeah.
I thought learn past tense
But
was
it should be
learn.
past participle. Past participle. Learned. What was your answer?
Learned.
Oh, T. Yeah, that's the British form. Yeah.
That's what for.
That one, this one. Yeah, both of these are correct.
Okay.
Yeah, learned is British. Learned is American.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can be learned through practice. So expressions with the word practice. So you have to match the haves. Okay, so number 1, what do you think is the answer? Yes. Okay, can you please read the sentence, Kate?
Okay. Your English will improve if you work hard. Speak as much as you can. Practice makes perfect.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes,
I agree.
totally. Because you know what? There are so many, for example, non-native speakers like us. We know the rules. For example, many rules. Especially, for example, in your case, you started studying English when you were probably in elementary, middle school, high school, and some courses in university. But if you're not able to practice this, you know, you might forget, or you may not be able to attain, at least this level where you can communicate or engage in a in a conversation with somebody in English. For example, in my case, I studied Spanish for 2 years, 4 semesters. That was more than 30 years ago, but because we don't use it, was not able to master, or not even basic, like I understand a little. Probably I can say some words, but no. Yeah. So practice makes perfect. Yeah. Okay, number 2, I'll try to use my French, but I'm a bit out of practice. Yeah. Okay, so it's letter D. Number 3.
Don't give up. If driving just a question of practice.
Yeah. Do you drive, Kate?
Yeah, I have drive license.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't drive in Taipei.
Oh, you don't? Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Taipei because uh the road system is complex.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, I'm afraid that I couldn't drive with finding road.
Yeah, because there is this one picture that I saw. You know, one I think it's like kind of a main road because it's a little bit wide, but it's full of motorcycles.
Yeah, yeah, and the travel bus or bus.
Oh yeah. But are there like roads mainly used by motor riders, or they can use any of the roads in Taipei, most especially?
Actually, roads have identify which one
Oh,
is
so they have their
important.
own lanes,
Yeah,
motorcycle
yeah,
lanes. Okay.
yeah. But my motorcycle always ride close the road.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
It's
kind
it.
of dangerous.
I know it's very similar. Have you been to Vietnam?
Yeah, I have been to,
Yeah.
and
I've been
when
to
you want to
Vietnam in
try,
Hanoi, most especially in Hanoi. I experienced, oh my goodness, I was kind of like so scared and almost
yeah,
screaming.
the first day, you will be so scared, but you will get used to
Exactly.
after the first day.
I've never been to Taiwan, but I saw a picture where you see motorcycles on this road, and it's full of motorcycle riders. And in Vietnam, they like I don't know how people, yeah, Vietnamese people, they know, like, when they cross the street, because they don't even stop if it's even a crosswalk, like a pedestrian
Yeah,
lane.
yeah, I
It's
know that because I've been there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you
number 4, if you want to learn to play the piano, it will take years of practice. Exactly. Okay. So practice is the key for almost everything. Language, musical instruments, using the computer, for example. Okay, so verb plus homework this time. Okay. Can you please do the first one?
okay? You can watch TV until you've done all your homework.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. It should be done. He never manages to hand in his homework on time. But, Kate, what does it mean, hand in? It's
Uh,
a phrasal
he
verb.
uh give his homework to teacher.
Hand in
Uh,
meaning to submit. We have to give. Yeah. For example, if you're done, you hand in your homework to your teacher. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So number 3, can you please read?
You get more homework at secondary school than at primary school.
Exactly. Okay, you get. Number 4, the English teacher gave the whole class extra homework for misbehaving. Yeah, I used to do this when I was a high school teacher. Giving my students more homework for
Can I use
misbehaving.
can I use it?
Well, it's because it has been something that
Because
already happened.
misbehaving already happened.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. It already happened. Well, if it says, for example, the English teacher usually gives the whole class extra homework when they misbehave, then you use the present simple in this case. But
okay.
the sentence means it already happened, so it should be in the past. Okay. Number 5.
My brother used to help me with my homework, but he's gone to university.
Oh yeah. Is your brother younger or older than you?
Younger than me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Our teacher corrected our homework during the lunch hour, then gave it back to us. Okay, so it should be corrected also in the past form. So these are some, words that collocate with practice and homework. Okay, and I can also send you this actually.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah. Okay, let me see. There's something, okay, here. Let's do the idiomatic expression first. What about this, Kate? Have you heard to draw a blank, or someone is the teacher's pet?
Um,
Have you heard about?
oh, no, I haven't heard.
Uh-huh, okay. So anyway, we'll do this. You will be B, I mean, you will be A, I will be B.
Okay. Hey, there's that guy from our physical class.
Which guy?
You know, the one who seems to always know the answer to every question.
Oh yeah? What's his name again?
I'm drawing a blank. Can you can you remember?
I'm drawing a blank too. Okay, now what about here? Like, if you look at the conversation, what does draw a blank mean?
Uh, thinking, thinking.
Okay, so meaning you are trying to remember something.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, like kind of like you are trying to remember, but you can't. It's like similar to, something is on the tip of your tongue,
yes.
right? Okay, so let's see. This is one idiomatic expression with similar meaning with the one that we had before. Okay, so can you please read?
Okay, to draw a blank means to not be able to remember something.
Yeah, so meaning you forgot something. You're trying to remember something because you forgot. That's what it means. Oh, by the way, this one, Kate, is pronounced as physics.
Which
Physics.
one?
This one,
Sorry,
physics class.
physics,
Yeah,
physics class.
yeah. Okay. Now, what about this one? Someone is the teacher's pet. Okay, so you do A, I'll be B.
Okay. Have you ever noticed that the teacher always calls Jonathan first?
What do you mean?
I mean, if the teacher ever wants something or wants wants someone to answer a question, he always asks Jonathan first.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Jonathan is the teacher's pet.
Okay. So, what does it mean based on the conversation?
um, the student that teacher likes first, more likes more.
Okay, so meaning someone is, probably a teacher's favorite in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Can you please read?
Someone is the teacher's favorite student.
Yeah. Were you ever a teacher's pet when you were still in school?
Mm,
Okay, did you feel?
maybe when I was senior and junior high student.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. It's usually, well, for teachers, they should not be playing favorites, it's actually one of those kind of like principles that teachers should not be doing this. It should
Yeah.
always be equal, but of course there are some instances or cases where teachers practice favoritism, or they do this especially if the student is very behaved, very intelligent, a good student. Yeah, but in my case, as much as possible, I don't do this in the class because I know that it will affect other students as well. Okay, let's see this one. Advice column. Oh my goodness, it's so okay. Do you have any idea about advice column, Kate?
I don't know what the
Okay, so anyway, especially in the past, but online we have this now as well. There are many actually. So in the past, newspapers, for example, they have this one part of the page, the column. It is a column page where people send letters to someone, like probably a journalist or a newspaper writer, and then they send letters about their problems, about difficulties in life, and then asking for advice. And then the writer will also publish, they publish also the response to this problem. So until now, I still see some newspapers and magazines with this, and online as well. So what about in Taiwan? Do you have anything like this, especially in the past?
Actually, I seldom watch newspaper, but
Read newspaper. Read.
read newspaper. But as I remember, I don't think we have this problem.
Oh, okay. So here in Canada, it's very common that newspapers have this, the advice column.
But when people read the newspaper, they will know your question or your worry. Is that okay?
Well, actually, they don't usually write the complete name, so the identity is still protected, just like this one.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah. So, for example,
okay.
somebody wrote, and then, like here, if you look, let's see, okay? So, these are the problems that were presented or that were sent to Anita. Anita is probably a counselor, a psychologist, a counselor, or a psychologist. So, advice column, problems about school. Okay. So, read the problems below and discuss possible solutions. So, let's say, Kate, you are Anita. Okay. And somebody sent you a letter with this problem. So, please give this person an advice. Okay. So, for example, can you please read the first one?
Okay.
Just 1 second. Let me see if I can still.
Make a copy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just 1 second. I will send you. Okay. Oh, can you make a copy there? Oh,
Okay.
I want it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. Please read the first problem.
Okay. I'm almost never absent from school, but yesterday my teacher was really angry again because I was late for class. In fact, I'm almost always late for class. My mother tries to wake me up in the morning, and I like school, but I just find it very difficult to get up early. Can you help me, Anita? What advice can you give me so that I don't have to go talk to the principal?
Okay.
Okay.
So, for example, if you are Anita and Jimmy sent you this letter asking for your advice, what would be your advice?
First, I would suggest the person to get back, go to bed
Mm-hmm.
early. Yeah, early. And for my experience,
Yeah.
uh, if you know anyone or you know your mother always back up you to
Wake
wake
you
you
up.
up,
Wake you up.
yeah, wake you up. Uh, you 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 will be late because you won't wake up. But
Mm-hmm.
if there is no one to wake you up, you will wake up.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, you know
meaning
what I mean?
you don't want uh it's like you are giving an advice and then telling this student, this young person, to go to
Yeah,
bed earlier, and then not depending on the mother to wake him up
Yes.
every time, right? I think it's because this young man, Jimmy, has depended so much on his mother
Yes.
to wake him up. Yeah, so that's still a good advice. Or of course, you have to set your alarm, of course, going back to bed earlier instead of staying up late, and then try to wake up on your own instead of waiting for your mother to wake you up every time. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, because look at this. He said, I'm almost never absent from school. Okay, but he goes to school late almost all the time. And he said he likes school, but it's just, too difficult for him to get up early. And I think most young people nowadays, they have the same problem. And probably even in your case before when you were younger.
No, I always woke up by
Early,
myself.
early?
Yeah,
Yeah.
early. But my younger brother always wake up by my mom.
Uh-huh. My younger brother was always being woken up,
Being
woken up
being woken up
by my
by
mom.
my mom.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Usually, boys, girls are better when it comes to waking up on time or waking up earlier. Now, what about now, Kate? Okay. My son is taking a shower right now, and I also have a problem with him. He's a hardworking man.
Yeah.
He loves his work. But it's the same problem. He has a problem waking up or getting up early to be at work earlier, a little bit earlier, or on time. Now, what about you? Like getting up early now. Do you have a problem like getting up to, to get to work on time or in time?
Uh, for my current job, I don't have this problem because my supervisor he doesn't mind what time I get into office.
So it's flexible.
Yeah, it's flexible.
Oh, you're
But
so.
yeah, but there was a time that my job I had to get I had to got into office early
Mm-hmm.
and no because we was I I I if I had to wake up early I will set up alarm and once the alarm rang I will wake up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I don't wait. I didn't wait the second alarm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so meaning getting up, for example, in the morning is not a problem, especially now because you have this flexible time, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you're lucky.